Hi, I'm Bopsto, the Odor Weeb,
And I'm Red, the bald-headed wonder.
and we are the
The
Anime
anime
Boys.
boys! The anime
Yeah!
boys.
And today we are continuing our top secret mission with none other than Special Agent Vin Diesel to learn about the true meaning of family.
Family.
So
Dude,
we ended on episode 6.
yes we did.
Uh,
So we're gonna pick up on
we,
episode 7.
we got to meet some of the other classmates in Anya's class. Uh, she tried being friends with Damien. Damien was kind of a little dick, and he got knocked the fuck out for it.
Show the fuck did.
Yeah, and
He got
we
falcon
ended.
punched in the fucking
Yeah, man,
schnoz,
she
dude.
fucking punched the shit out of him. But that ended up with our girl having a Tonitrus bolt on her first day,
Yeah.
and everyone left being kind of demoralized.
Yeah, Lloyd was upset because she crushed single-handedly in one day both plans that he had set
Yeah,
up.
it's like, oh man, it's gonna be harder to get a fucking Stella Star now. And now the second plan with trying to have her befriend Damien is just out the fucking window.
So
But
yeah,
so episode 7, we opened up back on the morning after. Lloyd is making some omelets and that whatnot, and he's kind of worried. He's extreme. This is like still like the most stressful mission he's ever been on,
oh
even though he's
yeah.
been in way more intense situations.
It's just the fact that nothing is
Going to
it
plan.
well, it's not even that. It's the fact that he
Yeah,
cannot himself judge
yeah,
every scenario and he can't control
yeah.
it.
He's not
Most
in
of it's on
control. Yeah,
Anya, sadly.
uh,
And most of it
the
is
the
on
the
Anya.
element of chaos that
Yeah.
is Anya. He's gotta try to take care of this little gremlin of a kid.
Oh, Bobster,
Um,
we almost forgot,
yeah,
man. We have to give
yeah.
a toast.
Shit, hell yeah. Oh, yeah, we got a new subscriber over the few
Yes,
weeks,
we got a new
and
subscriber.
I don't know who you are, but thanks for subscribing. I hope you enjoy the content.
Yes, and we just opened up
Um,
a brew for you.
yeah. But anyways, Lloyd's super worried. To make matters worse, the ketchup fucks up on the omelet. There's just a splat of ketchup
Oh yeah.
on their morning omelet. Anya's upset. That Lloyd's angry at her, but thankfully he enters dad mode and
Yep.
sort of reassures her.
He's like hard cracking down on her since she messed up the
Yeah.
first plan. he
Mm-hmm.
he takes it a little bit too far.
Mm-hmm.
She throws a little tipper
Uh,
tantrum.
yeah, and that's where we start. Where she is given a top secret special mission, and that is Operation Apologize to Damien.
Yes, it is. She goes the next
And
day, and her main goal, which is really funny, her main goal is to just try to apologize. And this is the
apologize to the second son
the funny part about it
for
is that this is the first time Becky is an actual Becky.
well, it's like she's being a good friend. She means well with it. It's just it's not in Anya's best interest.
Yeah, it's really
Um,
not. She
like
thinks that,
she
they
thinks
don't
it
deserve
is,
it.
but which I mean in most other situations she'd probably be right. However, given the circumstances with what Anya needs to do, it's like not what Anya needs at all.
Right, it's not. So she's running
Yeah.
around just
So
trying to apologize to Damien, and every time she goes to try to apologize, she's
in
like,
comes Becky.
"In comes Becky. You don't need to apologize to these
Uh huh.
losers."
And what I like also is like Lloyd is constantly in the background trying to pull strings, set up apology scenarios to where Anya would have the perfect chance to apologize. He's fucking putting using reflections to say like, "Hey, you should probably apologize today," or replacing her textbook
Oh yeah, and he wrote in her
to with
textbook.
he wrote a textbook about a segment about apologizing and why it's important to apologize. Even fucking just putting the word sorry on
He put
on
sorry on an omelet.
hedges. He put it on an omelet, but he also carved into fucking like trees
Oh
the
man,
word
the
sorry.
fact that Lloyd went so far into trying to get her to apologize, and the fact that she was trying to do it the whole time.
Yeah. Dude, one thing that I'll say is pretty fucking dope is the cafeteria is basically just a huge ass restaurant.
Wait, what now?
I said one thing that's pretty dope is the cafeteria is basically just a huge restaurant. It's got
Oh
like a
yeah.
menu and everything.
Oh yeah, like yeah, it's
Um,
got this huge like menu of anything and
let's
everything
see
that
what
they would
else.
want. Um, I know she
Yeah,
is struggling super hard to keep her control, like composure when it comes to her grades.
yeah,
Um,
uh-huh.
I think one of my favorite parts about this episode, I think it was this episode, where Lloyd got really hard on her, and then she
Oh,
ran
yeah,
into the
that's the next
bedroom.
episode.
You sure?
That's the next episode. Yeah, because
No,
this entire thing is based around. Oh no, no, this is towards the end of the episode. Yeah,
that's what I'm
yeah.
saying.
Okay, no,
Uh,
I'm trying to think. Sorry.
but like I said, I think my favorite part was just how cute she was in the end there.
Yeah.
She realized how bad she messed up,
Mm-hmm.
and she's just trying her best to do what she
Yeah.
can for Lloyd. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
so
And
like
she decides shut up in her room. She studies overnight.
she
And
studies
it's the
so hard that
cutest
she falls
fucking thing. It's like
asleep.
it's so fucking wholesome.
Yeah,
When she
but
falls asleep.
anyway, that's just one of my highlights
Um,
that I put in my notes.
that's a highlight.
Um,
Yeah. One thing I fucking love is Anya assuming her fucking apology power stance when she
yeah,
goes to apologize to Damien. What I like about the apology scene is like she's at the lunch table and she tries to first face him head on, but she's too short, so she walks around the table so she can
all you can
get
see is the
she,
top of her head over the
on top of her
table.
head and her eyes,
And she all you
and
can
then
see is those little
she
poofs, those little poof pom pom
yeah,
things she has in her hair.
yeah, and so she walks around, assumes her fucking stance, and she's trying. At first, she's just gonna do just a regular apology, but then she starts reading the minds of Damien's entourage, and they're just throwing all these fucking insults. You're like, oh man, he's silent. He must be trying to must be trying to come up with like the sickest bird possible.
Oh yeah.
What's he gonna call her? And they started running through ideas of what he could call her, and it's so overwhelming. And Anya's so upset about it. She starts crying actual genuine tears when she gives her apology.
Yeah, like
And oh man,
she
it's such a good scene.
yeah, she actually starts crying about having to apologize. And this is a cool because Lloyd like super proud of the way that she put it. Like
Yeah, he's like super. He thinks that, oh man, she must just be really good at giving that apology. She's being really good. She's doing really good at performing this apology. But no, it's like actual. She's genuinely upset, and
it's
then
not
she
that
doesn't
she's
get into that.
upset. I think the
Yeah,
most part of it she was just nervous.
yeah.
And
Well, she was upset by the insults because she then starts apologizing for what her the entourage called her.
oh yeah.
Thoughts. Um, one thing I just say is also Damien's being a little bit of tsundere. You know, when Anya's around, he gets some funny
Oh
feelings.
yeah. He ever
And
since she stood up to him,
yeah,
he starts getting all touchy feely.
yeah, yeah. It's like, oh, dude,
Um,
what's this fucking feeling?
he starts getting
Yeah, it's
all
fucking
them little butterflies in his stomach.
yeah. Dude might be 6, but dude, those hormones are fucking raging.
Dude, he's already getting red in the
Um,
face. He gets a
yeah, man.
nosebleed.
Yeah. One small detail I did like in this sequence is whenever it shows a shot from his perspective, Anya's eyes are drawn way more intensely.
Oh yeah,
Like they have higher detail and quality put into them.
right.
Because like
Ooh.
the way he sees like, oh man, she's so fucking cute. Oh shit. Um I also love how after she apologizes, Damien just like, what? no, it's like he's so flustered and thrown off guard. He's like, the only way he can respond is no, I refuse your fucking apology, and just runs out the door,
Yeah, it's
which
more
causes
along the
Lloyd to,
lines of
which causes,
it's more along the lines of he he doesn't know what he's feeling, so he
yeah.
just refuses
And so
all
the
feelings.
best way to respond is just refuse all feelings, and this causes poor Lloyd to be extra devastated
Yeah,
because he's
it's
like, oh
because Lloyd
no,
was
he
like,
rejected her.
because Lloyd was
He
like, that was
rejected.
such a good apology. Like, why did you? Oh my
Mm-hmm.
goodness, dude. Man, I got heartburn
But
from
yeah, no,
hell from them chicken wings.
Lloyd puts some stakes into Anya's studying, which we sort of covered. He threatens to not for her to not be allowed to watch her spy cartoon.
Oh yeah, he's like, you will not watch anything until you do your schoolwork, because this is where Lloyd starts getting cracking down on her
Yeah,
because she's
and
messed so much stuff up in such a short amount of time.
mm-hmm.
He goes into daddy mode.
He goes into dad, probably a little too hard for dad mode.
Yeah, he gets really
Um,
overbearing, and then Yor has to put him in
yeah,
his place.
yeah, yeah. That's what the one scene I do like is that yours talks about how it was when she took care of her brother and whatnot, and how actually her brother was like quite a smart kid, and actually he seemed to really enjoy teaching her about stuff more than she did about teaching him stuff
Right.
and whatnot. And she didn't give there's one really good scene where one good bit where she apologizes for speaking out as someone who's not like quote unquote part of the family, but Lloyd then reassures her that no, you're not a stranger, you are a part of this family, which was very nice and wholesome.
Yeah, and it's that's that. I guess that was the part where it goes into the scene where he
To the
goes in.
scene where
Yeah,
yeah,
he goes into the
and he's
room,
like,
and she has dedicated her entire night to trying to study, which was really
mm-hmm.
cool because she's just trying to make him
Yeah.
proud.
It's actually not super late. I think it's like 6 or 8 p.m. whenever the show, because it's whenever the cartoon comes on, is when
Right,
they go check on her.
because he said,
And
"Let's watch your cartoon, and then we'll get to studying."
yeah.
And
And then
she,
the episode ends off with a nice little thing of Lloyd wondering to himself what it would be like if he had a real family.
oh yeah,
And
like
it,
Lloyd's starting to get the
uh,
feelings.
he's starting to get those feelings. I'm ready for whenever this series eventually gets to where it's like, oh, this isn't fake family anymore; it's real family.
Oh, dude, it's
It's
already
gonna be
getting
great.
there, kind of. It's
It's already
really
getting there. By the time we get to the end of this, it's already getting kind of there. Um, so episode 8, we open up episode 8, and man, Anya, given all everything, every other good quality about her, she's not very smart. She's kind of
she
stupid.
she kind of dumb. Like
She's kind of dumb
she
though.
kind of dumb though. she kind of stupid. She got the
She
big
kind of
big dum
stupid.
dums.
I when I put it in my notes, I put stupid as the ST double O
It's
invented. She's kind of
stupido,
stupid.
stupido. But anyway,
um,
that cuts into the next episode, and
yeah.
unfortunately, my notes screwed up, and I'm mad
Yeah,
because I had some
yeah.
good ass notes.
So here we go. So we got this. It sucks too because this is the episode that Yuri's introduced. So
Yeah, no.
um, there's so much good shit that goes on with him in this episode. So
Yeah.
Lloyd's like super. It's like Lloyd is at this point. Lloyd's just an emotional wreck at this point. He is just constantly nervous and stressed. He's constantly given like side missions and
Yeah,
whatnot.
it's really getting like
But he is this mission is being super fucking way more stressful than he thought it was gonna be.
and he's kind of
Um,
getting overwhelmed, and he just forgets to realize how much that he's neglecting his family side of his mission.
yeah,
And he
hmm,
hears some people downstairs like, that man's stupid. He doesn't even know how to treat his family. Like, oh my god, he's
yeah.
so dumb. Like, what
Hmm.
is he, fucking Becky? Like,
He's being hurt. Damn, I was got to make a fucking Becky comment. Hell yeah. But so we cut over. A man is arrested. A man that works in the same government building that Yor works in is arrested under suspicion of being a spy, and he is being interrogated by the secret police. this country.
Yeah, and
And, we
sorry, go ahead.
we open up this scene with you got this gruff guy. He's got scars on his face. Like you think secret police, you probably think this guy. Um, they've roughed this guy up. They're burning cigarettes on him. Um, I believe he is being questioned for leaking documents, if I remember correctly,
Yeah, it was
to
exactly what it was. It
Bois.
was a guy in the
Yeah,
city
yeah.
hall who was leaking documents to a spy, which was technically Lloyd, but we don't know
Which
that yet.
it might have been Twilight. We're not so sure, but chances are, considering how very few spies there are currently,
No, no, no.
because
It
of the
was
spy
him. It
modes,
showed a
it
picture of him
was.
giving it to him.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just it was him covered up, like you couldn't see him
Yeah.
very
Okay.
well. But it was
Yeah.
Lloyd. Um,
Okay. But and so after all this stuff, all this gruff like usual interrogation methods and whatnot, they're like, "Oh man, okay, he's not going to talk. Bring him in."
bring in the
And so
special
they
guns.
bring in the special guns, and the special guns is a very handsome looking guy in his 20s who is Yuri Breyer,
Yes,
yours younger
sir.
brother. And he's super friendly. He's talking about, oh man, dude, I'm so happy today. I'm gonna be meeting my sister for the first time
For
in
the
a
first
long
time in a
time. I'm
very
gonna
long
meet her,
time.
and I'm gonna meet her husband, and it's gonna be rad. I'm fucking excited.
And he's
And
just
he's like,
going
well,
on
come
this
on,
whole
man.
spiel like about his sister, and he's
About
like, and then he's just
mhm.
like, so just so we can just get our day over with. He's like, I'm really excited. I'm excited for you in this situation because you can make this very easy. You can just give me the
Yeah,
information. We don't have to do all the rough stuff. We can, just give
yeah,
me what I
man.
need. I'll go visit my sister. We'll call it a day, man. Just through and through. And the guy's like, I don't know anything.
He's like, man, I
Oh.
don't know what you're talking about. You need some fucking evidence. And Yuri's just like, yo, man, okay, I got you.
Let me just put on the
Here's the fucking
gloves.
pictures. This is you giving these fucking documents out.
And just keep in mind that
Um,
Yuri is in just the most prolific, like, happy mode ever right now. It's
yeah, yeah.
crazy.
He's just
He's smiling.
he's he's
He's
he's fucking
laughing.
smiling as he's giving out this fucking evidence of someone committing treason.
He's
And
like,
then someone asks like, hey, why didn't you submit this evidence uh earlier on? He's like, oh man, I
I just
you
forgot.
know
I just
I
forgot.
just forgot. And they're like, well, okay, but I mean, yeah, that's like good
It's
evidence.
kind of important,
Um,
we kind of
it's
need
also
that.
it's the guys asked about the what the guy he leaked the documents to look like, and that's where we get to where like, oh man, it's probably Twilight. And
Yeah.
Yuri goes on this whole spiel about how he fucking like wants to get back Twilight. Like
Well, no,
if,
it's
if
not.
anything,
It's not even that. He just wants to ruin. He wants to rid the world of spy scum.
as
Is
spies
his words.
come,
So
and
in
Twilight is his big target.
but at this point,
um,
Yuri has kind of had he's kind of had his fill. So he's like,
yeah,
well, I tried to do this the easy way. He starts slipping on his gloves. He's like, but
yeah,
and then grabs the guy's face, slams him into the ashtray that
yeah.
everybody just
Man,
put their
dude,
dirty ass
this man needs some
cigarette,
ash. He needs some
smiling,
serious ash.
smiling the whole time. This man says, now,
Yeah.
can we please be reasonable and give me the
Hmm.
information that I need?
Yep. And like, this is like going this scene of him like just putting this dude in the ashtray goes on for at least like a good minute. This guy has spent like a minute or so just fucking face down in this ashtray.
Yeah, he's just kind of
Um,
eating
and it's
cigarettes right now.
yeah, man. And then we also get to a thing. I think it's also stated this guy also got like prostitutes and whatnot, and that makes Yuri hate him even more.
Yeah, he's just like, I
And
just did it for the money so I could get prostitutes. He's like, aren't you
prostitutes,
married? Like,
and it's like, well, dude, you're married, and also like considering like I must like even though I'm fucking beating your ass, putting your face in an ashtray, at least I fucking like love my family.
right.
Fucking asshole. One
he's
thing I
like,
did
he's like,
note
what are
is
you,
that
morally stupid? Who sleeps with a whore? As he's slamming a man's face into an ashtray for
yeah,
information.
man. Um, so one thing I put in my notes that I wonder if you made this like connect this slight thing as well is that with the way Yuri talks about Twilight and whatnot, it made me think that Yuri's kind of like Twilight's L.
Yes, I was thinking this too, but I try not to compare anime so much. I try to take the
Yeah,
anime as it comes, but I can see what
yeah.
you're
At
saying.
the same time, like as just as like a neat like sort of like note that I sort of
For
noticed.
for anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, L is from Death Note. He is
Yeah,
the detective trying to take down Kira, which is the god of death in Death Note.
yeah.
And they do this
So
really cool like detective like on the heels uh, type of dynamic between L and Light. And Bob
mhm.
Stowe's trying to make the
But
comparison inside of this anime, which in
yeah, man,
fairness actually yes,
it's pretty accurate, I'd
it's
say.
I feel like there's going to be
Um,
some epic L scenes, I would say.
yeah. So we cut back to the Forger house. Anya's watching her spy cartoon, and
Yeah.
I fucking love this scene so much. She learns she's able to learn her math better by relating it to her spy cartoon. When
Yes.
the main spy character says, "Oh man, I only got two bullets left in my pistol," and she asks Lloyd how many bullets does his pistol have, and he says eight. So she's like, he has only two eights left in his gun.
She's using
Yeah.
guns to help her math. It's so
Hmm.
good. She is an
And
American
she
child at heart.
and she is so confident and proud of this discovery, and she's just confidently repeating, "He has two eighth bullets left in his gun." To everybody
America.
that comes
Fuck
in with like the most
yeah.
serious, yeah, with the most serious like look on her face.
Like she's just
Um,
like she's taking it so seriously. She's like, oh, duh, he's got blah 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 left in his gun.
yeah.
Like, what am I, an
Um,
idiot?
Yuri has a shit ton of flowers.
Oh my god, this.
And so like they're waiting on Yuri, and he's taking a long ass time to get there. To the point where Anya's getting kind of sleepy, so they put Anya to bed
Yeah,
as they
Anya's
wait,
like, I'm gonna wait for Uncle, and then immediately falls asleep.
and immediately falls asleep.
I am
Yuri's
so
got like
sorry.
a stupid amount of flowers, like an entire huge ass bouquet out. It's just big,
Dude,
big flowers.
it's not big's not the word. Have you ever seen
It's
80s
fucking
cartoons
huge.
afro? Like
Yeah, it's like that, but
it's
bigger.
like afro but bigger. It's
It's
huge.
like think of like Foxy Cleopatra from Austin Powers.
But
Like
let's
that.
let's not forget about but you because that was whenever Yuri got there. Let's talk about before
Yeah.
Yuri got there in the little alleyway or on the sidewalk. He literally
Yeah.
psychs himself out saying maybe this dude isn't good enough or maybe he's a spy.
Yeah. He is
He's
psyching himself up to be ready to be just absolutely antagonistic towards Lloyd.
he's preparing himself to be the worst person ever.
Yeah, man. He's like, oh man, he better not be. If he so much as like makes her shed one single tear, oh man, it's over. I'm gonna fucking get him.
And well, he ends up getting there, and they're getting to talking, and then he brings out the wine, and then Yuri has to make them put on a show.
Yeah. Well, at first he's like, "Oh man, dude, it's been a year. Why haven't you told me you've been married for like a year now?" And yours like, no, listen, I got this. I know." There's like a flashback scene where she's like, "Yo, Lloyd, I got the perfect response. I know what will make. I know what to say to him." And what's her response? Dude, I fucking forgot. I forgot to tell you.
I forgot to tell you.
And
And
Yuri
Lloyd just
accepts
kind
it.
of Lloyd just
Yuri,
like lets her take control of the situation, which was a bad idea.
mm-hmm. Well, no, that's good because she knows her brother well because anything that revolves around her, Yuri is super dumb.
Obviously. And Yuri's just
Uh-huh.
like, well, if you put it like that.
He's like, "Oh man, you've always been very forgetful."
Bob, so before we get too far, is my voice okay? Like, is it too loud?
Yes, it is good.
So it's not too loud.
Nope.
Good. All right, that's what I want. I've been playing with it for a little bit. Um,
Yeah.
but no, like when we say that the Briars are dumb as fuck,
The
they are
Briars are fucking.
they're dumb as fuck when it comes to
For
each
the
other.
lines of for the line of work Yuri for both the lines of work that they do that they keep hidden from each other, they're fucking
they're just
not very smart.
they have
I don't
rocks
know
in
if
their
that's a
brains, dude. It's
I don't know if that's like a Briar like genetic trait.
I think while I was
Or
watching this, I was
if it's
enjoying this scene so much because of just the plain fucking stupidity of it.
yeah.
But it goes into that, and then Yuri
Lloyd
gets
makes food.
into Lloyd makes food. Yuri
He's
gets
like, oh
into
man, I'm
defense
gonna
mode.
yeah, he's like, I'm just gonna hate this food. It's no way it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And he makes this like super awesome like fish dish.
And he's like, "Oh my god, this is
And
good," but it's not
oh
that
my god,
good.
it's fucking great. It's not that good though. But shit, dude, it's fucking amazing.
It's so
Um,
goddamn good, but I
and then
can't let
he's
him
asking,
know.
yeah, and then he's asking the big questions about their personal life.
He's like, "If you're
And
really married, why don't you just kiss right now in front
yeah,
of me? French
hmm
kiss. I want to see tongue." Like,
I want to see fucking you guys fuck right here, right now. I gotta
spread out on the goddamn coffee table right now.
I gotta judge how passionately you guys do it. But when
He
the
just wants
topic of
he
like
just wants
what,
a free show is what he wanted.
yeah,
Which I think
when it comes,
secretly he
what
wants
I
to
like
sleep
as
with his
well,
sister.
maybe when we go into like how fucking much he loves his sister, that might be part of it,
Yeah,
because
it could be, dude.
because
We're
but
joking, by the
one thing I
way.
like,
The story does not
yeah,
implicate that he is in love with his sister in that
yeah,
sense. But
sweet home Alabama.
Bama, I'm sorry, y'all.
But
I've been burping like crazy. I don't know what's going on. My stomach's having
yeah,
some issues.
it's all good. But the one thing I like is like so when they one of the questions he's like asking us like, oh man, so you're referring to your by a first name. Well, what do you call what do you call him? Your do you call him Lloydie? And as soon as he fucking thinks about it, he just chugs the fucking wine right there on the spot.
He just chugs the whole goddamn
He's
bottle of
stress
wine.
chugging. He's just stress chugging the wine,
He's like,
and
"Oh my
it
god,
goes
she
so
calls him
well.
Lloydie. Oh my god."
And so not only are the Briars really dumb, but also their Briars
Lightweights,
also
dude.
are super lightweights because from that one chug, Yuri is just fucking wasted.
Yeah, Yuri's wasted.
Um,
Then he breaks out the kiss right now, and then
yeah,
then
um,
Yor has to get wasted to kiss
yeah, man,
to kiss
yeah, that
Lloyd.
shit's good.
I would have took that as a full fucking insult, dude. To kiss
Yeah, dude.
Lloyd, she has to get fully
Well,
fucking drunk.
she hasn't done anything super romantic with him, so she's being flooded by all of these emotions and doesn't know how to properly deal with them.
But
And so she's
secretly,
like,
she wants she
I gotta drink.
secretly.
She wants that Lloyd D.
It kind of
She,
reminds me of that damn meme. It's like, how many dots? 3.
yeah.
She wants the D.
One uh,
Sorry.
hell yeah. But no, another thing I like, another part from this entire like scene that I really liked was
Give me a second,
Lloyd is
dude.
questioning him. Lloyd starts talking about the wine that he got, and they're talking about the places like Lloyd went to college. It happens to be the same like country that Yuri went to on a trip, and there's given this whole story, and that's when Lloyd realizes, shit, this is a textbook tactic for deception from the secret police
Dude,
because
I
he's using
literally
a
just got myself cut up, dude. I'm so good.
yeah yeah
I'm sorry.
very good.
I'm still laughing about the.
It's good. Compose yourself. Compose yourself.
I got the fucking giggles now. God damn it.
Yeah, but yeah.
Anyway, like Bob
Yuri
So was
uses
saying.
yeah.
Oh,
No, you can go on.
as Bob So was saying, uh, so Yuri is given just textbook How to Catch a Spy to Lloyd, and Lloyd, being Twilight, knows every last bit of it. So he's
Yeah,
responding so perfectly to these questions because he knows that these are just questions that need to be asked by the secret police. And
yeah,
I found that very, very cool that Lloyd called it just instantaneously. It's crazy.
yeah. And he's like, oh man, if things work out well and yours doesn't know who he is, then Yuri could be a good source of information. And so he's like using this to his advantage to try and like test the waters with Yuri.
Yeah. So
Um,
he's just trying
but
to. It's not even that he's testing out the waters. Yuri is
yeah,
also trying to catch Lloyd because he
yeah,
suspects
Yuri's
him
also
as
trying to catch him
being,
because he,
which is
yeah.
weird that he suspects him of being Twilight just because he's
Well,
dating
I think
his
at this point
sister.
he's just wanting to throw Lloyd away just because he's dating his sister and he doesn't like that
Well,
fact.
married his sister.
Yeah, I mean married, you know what I mean, married.
So yeah,
Right now it's just more so like, oh man, if he just slips up once, I'm fucking gonna send him to jail.
but let's just talk about that
um,
humongous fucking
okay.
bitch slap.
I
It's
do. So
just
yeah, so now we can roll into episode 9 because these kind of bleed into each other. So yeah, yeah,
yeah.
he gets fucking. Well, before the bitch slap, Yor throws a fucking fork at him.
To be fair, hold on. The
Tells him,
episode 9 is where Lloyd starts suspecting Yor of being in the secret police.
it begins with the ending of
Well, yeah,
the
yeah. So I
Yuri.
know. I'm
Yeah,
clarifying
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah,
episode
yeah,
to
yeah,
the
yeah,
audience. So
yeah.
basically,
But
Yor is just being an idiot, and Lloyd is suspecting her of being an idiot, only to throw him off that she's
yeah,
actually in the secret police.
yeah.
But
But
obviously, it's not true.
anyways, let's go back to that bitch slap. He fucking
So,
she fucking backs him to the damn wall.
dude, smacks him so because no, because the first slap was meant for Lloyd, but he
Yeah, and then
dodged
he
out
get
of
in
the
the way.
way, and
Yeah,
she missed and slapped Yuri so
yeah,
hard that he slammed into the rose table.
yeah, dude. That poor vase though, that has all the roses in it,
Yeah, poor
is all those
vase.
roses are stuffed into that fucking vase.
That
But
was
it got the roses get fucked up. Um, Yuri's fucking bleeding. Anya's woken up for a second. She's like, "Oh man, what
what
is
was
it? The end of the
that?
world?
Is it the
Is it the end
yeah?
of the
She said, "Is it
world?"
the end of the world?" Nah,
Yeah,
goes back to
yeah,
sleep.
just got to sleep.
I have a
Uh,
great, kind of a great note about whenever she
yeah,
threw the fork at Yuri.
yeah.
I wrote down, Yor almost takes down her brother in a drunken fist style kunai attack and then turns him into a human Beyblade.
I think you told me that one in the when we were watching this episode. I fucking forgot about the shit. That's great. That's fucking awesome.
Oh my goodness, dude.
Uh, so Yuri's like bleeding so profusely to the point where Lloyd is like,
You need
"Man,
to go
dude,
to
you're
a
fucking
doctor,
bleeding.
dude. Yeah,
You
he's
go
like,
to a doctor." And he's like, "No, man, I'm fine."
I need to get
Blood just like
going.
blood is squirting out his head.
He's just like, I need to be going.
hmm and he's like, "Oh man, boy, you better watch out. If you do one more thing, you'll be He's about to say executed, but cuts himself off, and then he just gets taken off by Yor in the scene out. Um, one thing I like also is like there's a scene with Yuri going out to go walking the streets back home, and these two guys just go, "Yo, man, you're fucking you're fucking bleeding. What's up, dude?" And he's like, "God, dude, just stay out of this.
Just stay out of it, dude.
Stay
No,
out
he
of it.
asks. He
Don't
no
worry
no no
about
no no
my."
no no. He asks for directions.
He asked for directions, yeah, and
And he
they're like, "No,
says,
dude, you're
to the hospital.
yeah." He
Go to
asked to
the
go to the hospital. I was
hospital.
like, "No, no, I'm good."
He just
Um,
walks off, dude.
so Anya wakes up the next morning. She's brushing her teeth, everything. And Anya's like, Yora's like, "Yo, man, sucks that you didn't get to meet Yuri. And she's like, well, who's that? And that's when she hears the bit from Lloyd talking about how you're secret police, and that's when it clicks in their mind. It's like, oh, wait, secret police. What could that fucking mean? What? No, I missed out on fucking excitement. No, no,
Yeah.
no, no. And she's demanding to Yor that she gives back her lost excitement.
Dude, this episode was so damn crazy. And to be fair, the rest of the episodes that we're covering are kind of, just
Yeah,
filler, kind of filler, but
they're not filler. They all serve a purpose. You're just all laid
it
back.
essentially serves a purpose. But
The,
it's so they're not to the point with it. They're just kind of it's all in the background type of situation.
yeah.
Which is why I kind of consider it filler with purpose.
Mm-mm.
But the whole series
No.
is like filler with purpose,
No,
except for the first few episodes.
It's just because it has slice of life elements and it focuses a lot on the slice of life
Well,
elements.
it's not. I'm not talking about general
It's
like.
not filler because like what I would classify as filler is something that has absolutely no bearing on anything, like no character development, no nothing. Everything kind of just
So, quick question: would
remains
you
the same.
consider
Yeah.
the penguin episode filler?
I would, but that's just because it's at the end of the first half of the season, and it's based off. We'll cover that when we get to the penguin episode.
All right. I'm not gonna get too much into it, but
Because there's some things I found out about the penguin episode that is rather interesting that I'll save for the penguin episode.
quite obviously, it depends on
but-
the beholder at this point.
But anyways, Anya's like disappointed. Even more so because it's yours cooked the breakfast and yours a lousy cook.
She's like, this breakfast tastes awful.
Mm-hmm. And then all the while, with Yor being slightly what's the word I'm looking for? Being insecure about herself as a wife.
Yeah, she starts feeling
yeah,
she starts feeling like a failure in a sense.
as a failure of a wife.
As a wife, as a
And-
mother, as a play actor person.
Yeah,
She
and then this causes Anya to bomb out, and she's like, "You guys need to get along," because that's the way Anya sees it, is that
Yeah.
Lloyd and Yor aren't getting along.
This is the first episode that they didn't just shove Anya in the picture. This episode was strictly about Lloyd and
This is
Yor,
all Lloyd and Yor.
which I appreciated because, to be fair, as much as I love Anya, they really just shove her in every episode.
Well, because Anya's Anya, like while Lloyd is like the main character, Anya's like what I would consider the main character.
Which I love Anya. Like, she's my absolute favorite character. But I'm glad that they got in at least one episode in with the other characters, and they showed some more development of them because mostly the entire show has been about Anya, like in her development. But to be fair, everything's being told through Anya's perspective anyway, which I agree with.
Yeah.
Which is why I
It's
feel
like a
like
mixture of Lloyd and Anya's perspective, I'd say,
it's
because there's
mostly
some episodes
Anya.
where it's more Lloyd, some where it's like it depends on the episode and or like with it, regarding the manga, it depends on like the chapter.
Right.
But Anya's fucking gremlin crawls into the bus.
Gremlin crawls.
Well, she's like fucking like
she's
got
so
this weird
fucking
stance.
cute,
She's
dude.
climbing up to the bus.
Dude, Anya is so animated, and that's not even supposed to be like a. She's got a very animated personality.
She's already pretty cute in the manga, but the anime being animated, it's like it increases like tenfold.
Dude, it's so good. Which I haven't watched. I haven't read the manga yet. Bopsto has went ahead and started reading the manga.
I read a little bit of it about the first two volumes.
Speaking of manga, since we're on the subject, we're gonna cut we're not gonna cut the episode short. I was about to say that. We're gonna cut this for
Yeah.
a second and talk about a new chapter in the series that we're thinking about
Oh,
doing.
let's save that to the end.
You want to
Let's save
save it
that
for
to the
the
end.
end?
Yeah, I want to save it for the end.
Okay. Well, Bopsto wants us to wait. Uh,
Yeah. Um, but anyway, so we continue on, and Anya's like, you two need to get along,
yeah, that was legit.
and
She just like,
uh,
mommy and daddy need to get along.
yeah, and she just fucking drives off into
She
the
reciprocated her behavior with their behavior.
yeah, yeah. So she Grumman crawls into her bus, and she's off to school. We find out Yuri is scarily obsessed over Yor.
Yeah,
Like
it's
to the point he's got pictures of her in a locker. Some of them look like they're like candid
it's
pictures.
very creepy. It's
Almost like
too
some fucking stalker.
it's really weird.
Um, it's like listen, I get all like sibling love and whatnot, and that's like a big thing in Japan is the bond between brother and sister. Uh, but damn, like Yuri takes it to a fucking extreme.
She really does.
Um,
Yuri
to the point
Yuri
when there's even a flashback where he is talking about how when he's older he wants to marry your
How do you pronounce that word? Sandere?
Sundere.
Tsundere. He's basically a tsundere for
Sundere.
his fucking
Yeah,
sister, and it's gross.
yeah. Oh
um,
no, Sundere would be someone who acts like they hate somebody, but secretly loves them. Or but secretly likes them. So like Damien would be like a tsundere. Uh, fucking
ah,
Yuri would be close to what you'd consider like a yandere, which is someone who
that's
is
what
crazily obsessed.
that's what I was trying to
That's
say.
what you're thinking about is
Yandere.
someone who's like almost crazy, borderline crazily obsessed over somebody to the point where they would
Yes,
kill somebody
he's a
for
yandere,
you know.
as
Yeah,
Bob Stowe
yeah,
put
that's
it. As we can
um
tell, I am not
but
very well versed in the Japanese culture of
this is what happens when
obsession.
you spend 8 straight years of watching anime and absorbing yourself with Japanese culture and media and Japanese media. Um,
Bopsto the Elder Weeb
that's
serves
why I'm the
no
elder weeb.
man. I'm just the bald headed
Yeah,
wonder.
man.
I'm here.
Yeah, man. But there's even like a flashback where he wants to marry her. That's one thing I do like. Yor comes in all bloody,
Oh
and
yeah,
Yuri
dude.
is like, "Oh man, why are you all bloody?" And what I fucking love is Yor's response doesn't even make things better. She's like, "Oh, don't worry, it's not my blood."
Did you get into the point that it's a flashback? Cause
Yes, I did.
okay, I
I
didn't
was
hear
talking about
you.
the flashback when he was talking about
Got it. Okay, yeah, my
wanting to
bad.
marry Yor. And
Yeah.
then yeah, but she doesn't make it any better by saying, "Oh no, don't worry, it's not my blood."
It was funny,
Uh,
dude. But he
but
just
anyways,
doesn't question it. He's just like
yeah. So that's where we get into I think the scene that is like the last 25% of this episode, and that is Twilight trying to determine whether or not Yor is in
faking.
cahoots with Yuri.
Yeah, if she's just trying to act dumb, uh,
Yeah.
which he ends up bugging her, in her collar, um,
Yep.
and she goes off about her day, and Lloyd's just basically sulking, or not sulking. Sulking's not the word.
Stalking.
Yes, stalking around, trying to catch her in like
He's doing
basically.
some like Assassin's Creed shit. He's
Yeah,
up
he's
on
on top of the
buildings and
fucking
shit.
like church and shit. He's like,
Yeah.
and then he finally gets the information that he needs out of her and realizes that she is just trying to play the part of a good wife. um,
Yeah.
did you have anything you wanted
And
to add
that
to it,
what
Bobsto?
there's one last test that he does, and that is he and Frankie describes a secret policeman.
Oh yeah, I
And
forgot about this one.
yeah, that's the scene. That's what's leading you in to talk about. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Why
Yeah.
did I not write that down, dude?
Because that's like a big part of
It
this like see
is.
of
Why
this
did
whole
I,
Lloyd stalking
dude?
him.
Why the holy
That's
shit
like
did
the
I not?
major like
I can't believe I didn't
yeah.
write that down. But anyway, besides the point, Bob Stowe's got a point. This is the coolest fucking scene ever. Oh, so
Hmm.
basically, Lloyd and what is his name?
Frankie,
Frankie
fucking
dress up.
Tomohiro
Yeah,
himself.
they dress up as two members of the secret police, and they confront her in an alleyway, and basically put her through the ringer through a test to make sure she's not fully lying. And
Yeah,
you wanna take it away because I don't have anything written down about it.
yeah, man. So basically, they dress up as secret policemen and like, hey, look, you're delivering for you're delivering this letter for your boss, right? Well, it seems that there's a cipher here that says he is a spy and that you are one of his cohorts. We're going to take you in for questioning. And your first starts like, well, listen, don't mess this, don't mess with me. I'm married. I have a husband.
Like, I will fucking kill you.
And
Don't come near me. I will
Frank,
break your fucking
yeah,
fingers off of you.
and then and then Frankie is super in the character. Like almost every role Frankie assumes when he puts himself in disguise for Lloyd, he gets way into it. Like he's like talking about how they have a bunch of ladies like at their headquarters and how they do a whole bunch of fucking horrible shit to them. And
Yeah.
I mean, Frankie's getting a little too into it,
Yeah, he's
and to the
like,
point where he fucking tries to grab her, and Frank and Yor just fucking slams him into the ground and nearly breaks his arm.
she's like,
And she's
I
like, "Do not
warned
touch me. I have
you.
a yeah. I have warned you. I have a husband."
I do not want to take in such lewd activities. Like,
Yeah. And then when they get around to ending, it's like, oh shit, wait, this is the wrong cipher. Your boss is actually sending a letter to his hemorrhoid doctor and used the code because he was embarrassed about it. And they walk off, and Lloyd kind of feels a little shitty about it, about bugging your and suspecting her. But at the same time, he sort of sees like the necessity in having to, do it.
so he in the way
Uh,
that he does it, he fixes her collar again. Or no, it says she's
and
got dirt on her collar, and takes the
he
bug out of her
crushes it.
collar and crushes it, and
Yeah,
she takes that as a she's like, oh, I can't even do that right. I can't even keep my clothes clean for my husband. I don't
yeah.
even know if I can do this. You'd be better with somebody
He's
else.
got
And then Lloyd gives the coolest fucking speech.
dude.
Um,
I'm glad you made note of this because I made note of this as well.
so basically, using Lloyd's very smooth tabular words of encouragement towards Yor, um, she just instantly changes her mood. And in a sense,
Yeah,
basically what the speech was, not everybody has to be perfect to be what they need to be for their loved
yeah.
ones. And he
Well,
makes it. Go ahead.
yeah. More specifically, it's like a lot of people spend time focusing on who they're not and not who they actually are.
Exactly. That's basically
And
what the
like it's
speech
like
entailed
people
of.
wear masks, which is very very ironic coming from Lloyd the spy,
Yeah,
who is a master of deception.
dude, it was really
But no,
good.
it's a really really sweet moment, and it's a
Yeah.
really good talk
It
that he has with her.
I feel like this episode did really, really well in showing more progression towards their relationship. And I really
Yeah.
appreciated that the anime threw it in there because
Hmm.
there's just been so much Anya that you haven't seen progression of anybody else. So the fact that
Yeah.
they threw in an episode that really meant progression for them, like as a couple, as a relationship,
Hmm.
I found that very, very nice and fascinating. As a slice of life anime,
Yeah.
I feel like this is really good.
Even some good shit. But yeah, Anya's they get Anya like, yo, you guys got finally got along. That's great. And it ends off with let's go home and have dinner. And she's like, I want Lloyd to cook.
she she's like, I don't want her to cook.
I don't want I don't want Mama to cook.
But anyway,
Uh-huh.
with that
Right,
really
that's what
awesome
we.
episode, probably my second favorite episode. I'd have to say that
Yeah.
was probably my second favorite
Mhm.
episode. It,
The next
but
episode is super strong as well.
oh, dude, this episode's
Uh,
strong in the fact
this
that it's
this is so
hilarious.
fucking high. It's so fucking hilarious and hype. I love the way the fucking episode 10 opens up
Dude,
with
I was laughing so fucking hard at this one episode of this anime.
yeah,
Thank you,
man.
baby.
It's fucking, so we open up on a day on the average morning of Henry, our elegant house master.
But yeah.
Uh, he's doing his morning jog. He's got a sick ass tracksuit.
Hold on, Boston.
Um,
Wait. You ready?
yeah,
I don't know if you heard that or not because of
I did
Discord.
not.
I popped
I
another.
did not.
I
Uh,
popped another top.
Hell yeah, he'll probably comment from the recording, but he's got a sick ass tracksuit.
Um,
Our our man fucking pours his tea with like fucking swagger.
dude, yeah, he just like what towel? He just fucking throws it in. He's
Hmm.
the smoothest motherfucker alive.
Yeah, he
um,
fucking reads like a gentleman as well.
I'm so glad you put that down because that was one of the things that I added.
Oh,
Um,
that he pours his tea with swagger.
yeah, dude, they're
Yeah.
sick. This was the episode where the old man takes a run around the campus, wasn't it?
Wait, what?
This is the
What are
episode
you
where
talking?
he takes a jog around campus and gets
Yes, yes,
ready.
that's what the episode Yeah, that's what the
Yeah,
episode opens on.
man, my favorite part about this is we get to see a new concept art.
Yeah,
I just call it a new concept art of Headmaster One Eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
But he's fucking he even fucking reads like a gentleman as well. Like
Dude,
this man
this is the
is so
smoothest,
fucking
most
great.
suave dude on the planet. I
Yeah,
love him
dude,
to death.
he is the as he would say, he is very elegant.
He's elegance is not the word, sir. There's no word to
He is you
describe.
fucking you open up that dictionary, his picture is right there
Oh, dude, his picture
for
was
the word
like,
elegance.
look, the elegance word isn't even there. It's just his picture.
It's just him. And any synonym for elegance, it's also there. Um,
It's fucking great.
but
Um,
we get one thing I really like is we get a nice little scene with Damien that gives a little bit more insight into his character,
yeah, he starts
where
showing a little bit more about his loneliness, about
yeah, he basically has imposter syndrome. He's basically living in the shadow of his older brother,
essentially. And it's not even the fact
and
that he's
that's
living
how
in the
he feels.
shadow of his older brother. It's the fact that he doesn't get any love from his
Yeah,
father. Um,
yeah,
so
yeah. He feels like he feels like he's like not like I guess you could say successful, or at least like he isn't like um successful because of his own merits. It's because of the family he belongs to. It's just how like people. So like, it's like he got like he has a scene where he's like reflecting and like being all melancholy, and all of a sudden his yes men show up, and he's like
yeah,
very much.
he instantly feels better. Or not, I wouldn't say
Hmm.
feels better. I think he just
Feels
feels
better. He
more
still feels
smug.
kind of yeah.
He's just more smug about
Um,
himself at this point. Um,
hmm But
so
Anya wants her fucking Stella.
what now? Oh
Said Anya
yeah,
wants
yeah.
her
She
fucking
just wants her
Stella.
first Stella star, and we get a first introduction of a possible Stella star for the first
Yeah,
dodgeball match.
dodgeball. Yeah,
Dude,
against
so essentially, this whole episode is about preparing for this dodgeball match and doing the dodgeball match. So
yeah, man.
I don't know if you got any vibes, but this episode reminded me so much of the dodgeball episodes from Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah,
Or
dude.
Hunter x
When we
Hunter
get
for
to the
people who's
actual
gonna get mad at me for that. It's Hunter x Hunter.
when
Um,
when we get to the actual like dodgeball match, yes, there's actually I believe we made several comments of like, dude, this just feels kind of like
dude, it
the
was like almost a
dodgeball
remake of the
episodes
episode.
from Hunter x Hunter.
But to be fair, the ones
Yeah.
from Hunter x Hunter was a lot more epic. Like,
Well, I mean, because you got fucking Nin and shit in Hunter x Hunter. These are just kids
just being kids.
being
No, no,
kids.
no. Excuse me. That was no. That
Yeah.
was not a child.
But she is no. We'll get there. We'll get there. But so your decided she's gonna train on it. She's gonna train her to kill,
Dude,
and we get a montage of Anya's training, and man, this training is like killing Anya because she is not built for this.
she is not. She is very tiny with tiny legs and tiny. She's like a
Yeah,
T-Rex.
she,
I got a big
yeah, she
head,
is.
little arms.
Alarms. She like sit ups fucking kill her.
Dude.
Jogging Yuli kills her.
But anyway, they get to
But she
talking.
perseveres.
They get to talking about the actual, like, they're getting prepped for it. Every kid is getting prepped for it after this really hard, intense training that Anya just got through. She's prepped. She's got a new move in her belt satchel, and she's ready to fucking go.
Yeah, she's ready.
But then we get a
So
little cool little montage about the PE. I had such a good lineup for this, and I forgot about it. The PE connoisseur. That's what I was trying to say.
yeah,
He's the PE connoisseur of dodgeball
so
and anything
so we
athletic.
they're going up into the class,
Fucking
and
man child.
this class has a monster, a mountain of a child. Even
So,
fucking who is it? Fucking
Bob's.
Bill Watkins.
Okay, before we get too in depth with this character,
Okay, all right, okay,
you watched the movie Dodgeball, correct?
yeah, yes, of
You
course,
remember the Girl Scout team? And they had
yes,
this gigantic fucking trans on their
yeah,
team.
yeah,
But he was actually like 21.
yeah.
I get so many vibes from
Another
that
vibe you could, if you want a similar movie as well that have a similar vibe to that, Benchwarmers as well with
guy.
the
Bitch,
guy who's like,
yeah,
yeah,
dude.
the I'm 12 guy.
I am 12. He's just like, he's
I'm
literally
12.
30. This kid
No,
is
no,
fucking like 6 years old.
he is six
And
years old.
he is as tall as a normal fucking adult,
Uh,
built like a
there's only one
bodybuilder.
way I can describe it. There's only one explanation I got. That is, have you considered this? Bill's American.
He is American, isn't he?
He is
He's an
is
army
he got
brat, and
he is his dad's an army general.
so he is an army
Like he's like I
brat.
think or I think he's a weapons manufacturer. I'm not so sure, but he's like involved in the military.
Yeah.
And there's a flashback where we get Bill coming up to hug his dad.
It's like, Papa!
And dude, his dad, the way he's drawn, like his big man proportions, but he's still like the relative size of the child when compared to his dad.
He comes up to his fucking dad's knees.
This kid's built like a fucking Fist of the North Star or a JoJo character.
And this dude
He's got
towers every other 6-year-old ever.
I get the feeling he's gonna tell me that I'm already dead.
Dude, when I found out that this dude was 6 years old, and
Yeah.
then they did the whole like fucking fade out, not fade out, but like slide out transition to his dad, I lost my shit, dude. You can tell I'm already
dad-
fucking just dying thinking
Yeah.
about it.
I even made note of it that like that you really like the proportion shit that's going on.
Dude, it was so fucking funny. It just like
Yeah.
goes from like, okay, he's just a 6-year-old kid, he's just a little built, to He's
No, he's
fucking,
big.
he's
He's
huge.
big.
Oh my
Imagine what
god.
he's gonna be like when he's like an adult.
Dude, I don't even want to fucking think about it. He's gonna be built like the
Yeah, man,
fucking
he's gonna
Hulk.
be so. Yeah, dude. Probably as tall as him too.
Like, he's just gonna start dating
Um,
Scarlett Johansson. Like,
yeah, dude. But this kid's no fucking joke. He's a dodgeball monster.
he's a
He's
sports
taking
monster. It's
kids
not
out.
just it's not just
What?
dodgeball.
Yeah, any sports. But dude, he is taking people out, fucking
Oh,
ricocheting shots off of people.
it's so great, man.
He is definitely like Razor from Hunter x Hunter.
Oh
He
my
is
god, yes!
fucking shit up.
Razor is he's literally he's Razor. He's the same height, same build, just a different like haircut and
A
glasses
different
too.
hairstyle, and he's not constantly squinting.
That and this dude's
He's
smart
got
as fuck. Holy shit, this
Yeah,
dude's
man,
smart.
he's a very smart kid. He has studied everything. He has pinpoint, almost computer-like accuracy when it comes to dodgeball.
He ran tests to see what would happen if he threw it specific ways, and computer
Yeah,
generated the outcomes of said thing.
yeah.
But
This kid
anyway,
is
we
fucking.
gotta move on before we get stuck
Oh,
on this kid.
there's one thing I think that came before it, and that is we get a little thing with Damien of him training with his friends, and it's just like
Oh
images of them
yeah,
climbing mountains, but it's like them climbing gym equipment.
it's
And then
they're
there's one where
literally
just
it's a
straight
Dragon Ball reference. Like everything that they're
there's one
doing.
where there's just straight up on Namek
They're literally
as
on
they're
that,
fantasy.
dude. It's so funny, dude.
It's great.
This, if you
Um,
can't tell, this episode really got me going. It was
this is probably the most like humorous episode out of the entire
this has
fucking
got to be my
first half of the
favorite
season.
episode ever out of this whole series.
It's
Um,
so fucking good.
but
But Bill
let's
Bill
please
fucking killing it.
we gotta move on.
Bill's a gentleman as well. He's considerate of female opponents.
Yes, he
He
is.
throws it softer
He throws it
because
softer
he
for
knows that.
females.
Well, then again, if he fucking threw it with the force he did the fucking male opponents, he'd probably fucking obliterate them.
What? No, dude, I wouldn't
He
just.
would fucking decimate them. Like Anya would be turned into a fucking squash.
But
Be like a fucking pumpkin exploding.
let's just get into the epic anime dodgeball battle.
Yeah. But
So
Bill's fucking killing it. He's doing hype shit.
this class is so happy to have him on their team.
Yeah, because he's a fucking
Nobody
monster.
else had to do anything. He did everything. He
No.
got the whole team by himself.
And what happens? Dude, the ball's calling for fucking Damien. And what happens? One of his boys takes it for the
Dude,
team.
he takes it for the team. What a
And
Chad.
he fucking sacrifices
Hamster
himself.
Face sacrifices his whole body for that.
Yeah, dude, he gets fucking decked. Like it's
And
a
they
hard
do this
hit.
whole fucking like no. They go like this whole sad scene like I fucking died for you. You better win.
And then it's cut off by Bill just taking out another.
And then all it's left down to is Anya.
Yeah, Anya's
And Anya's prepared their whole life for this moment.
yes, she has. Well, first Anya is fucking dodging. She's using her fucking telepathy to her
To her advantage.
to her advantage.
Yeah,
And
she's
I have a note here. I have a good note here. Bill may have a killer throw, but is no match against a telepathic child.
it's no match to Keanu Reeves.
Yeah, man. He's just fucking. She's just dodging. I
She's
think
literally in
Damien's
the
like, "Oh, dude,
Matrix.
she's fucking invincible."
He's getting terrified at the
Yeah.
fact that she's dodging every single move that he throws at her. But then she gets her hand on the ball, and at this point has psyched this 6 foot, 400-pound child Out.
Yeah, he is shocked. He is like his eyes are like super fucking wide. He
he's
is like, what the
he's
fuck's going on?
he's so scared. He's so
He's fucking
scared for his
scared.
life. And so we get into Anya's suit. What was the name of the fucking attack? Oh no!
I think it's Star Shot. I think is what it was called.
Maybe, dude. Why didn't I
Uh,
write it
let me
down?
Star Catch Arrow.
Starcatch Arrow. That's what it was. Oh, so she winds up her attack. She does everything that Yor taught her. Throws her foot
Yeah,
up in the air, balances her body, uses her
and it's just
body
this,
to her advantage, and through the
and the fucking animation is like going
wow, dude,
crazy at
it's
this
crazy.
point.
It's building up so hard. It's like Star Shot. Was it Star Shot Arrow?
Star Catch Arrow.
Star Catch. So it's so epic that they had to do it 3 times.
Yeah, she goes, she throws it, and oh, it fails.
It hits the ground right in
It
front of
is.
her.
It doesn't. It just bounces. It hits the
It
ground and just
bounces.
bounces lightly. She just catches it and then just lightly
just
tosses it at
just like
her. um, that's where we get
old master
headmaster
headmaster
being like,
One Eye.
everybody who wants like, yeah, we're gonna get Stella Star, right? And he's like, nah, you think you're just gonna get a star for winning a game of dodgeball?
He's like, you must be the best of the best. That's what this
Yeah.
school is about. And then he's just
Hmm.
like, I should give Anya a star for showing uh something among peers,
I
honor
think so.
among
I think like
peers.
I think honor among peers, and then it's cut off by her just completely arguing with Damien. And he's like, ah, well, never mind.
Never mind. I was going to, but now she's an idiot.
Yeah, it's like, I
but
still got some work.
but that moves us into the episode where Anya
So
actually does get her first Stella Star.
yeah, man, Anya, we said in the previous couple episodes ago, yeah, man, she's kind of stupid. Man, she's fucking stupid.
She's not
She's just
stupid. She's
fucking.
just smart, but in a different way.
She's smart. She's very unique.
She's a unique child. She has her own learning
She's
style.
yeah. She is flunking hard. She's getting 6 out of 100 on her fucking math
Dude,
test.
she's fucking it. She's just fucking it up.
Hmm. Yeah.
But this is a
One thing I
more
like,
kind of
there's a
serious episode, honestly.
dude, yeah. There's
This is
a
a crazy turn of episode and events. Like,
mhm.
um, so you go from a funny, hilarious episode to her trying to get her first Stella Star, but she gets it in the most unsuspecting way.
Yeah,
Um,
dude.
so the ways that you can get a Stella Star is through being good academically, being
Hmm.
good either in physical classes or doing
Yeah.
outside
Community
volunteer work,
service.
community service.
Yeah.
So Lloyd takes that to his advantage and says, "Oh, well, we're gonna go do some volunteer work." Where
Yeah, we're
Anya
gonna go
is
to. I think
just,
it's like an old folks home.
it's more of a hospital than old
It's
folks.
like a
It's like a physical
hospital.
therapy
Yeah.
type of
It's a fix. Yeah, yeah.
it's like a physical therapy type of place. And so
Hmm.
they send Anya and Lloyd to do a bunch of different things, but Anya's just fucking up one task after
She is
another.
awful. And they need to reorganize the library. She's just reading manga.
Yeah,
Um.
and they just keep throwing her in different situations. And then she's like, "Oh, I know, I'm gonna go do this," and then runs into the head nurse, just full force, nails her, and
Hmm.
they yell at Anya like, "Go! We don't need you here."
Dude, those fucking people were fuck. I get audio shit up, but these people are fucking rude.
Yeah, you don't say that to a child. That's mean. They were just
Yeah.
trying to do her best. She's
Uh.
6. She's
That's
6 years old.
yeah,
Like,
dude.
right? She is 6,
But
right? Am I saying that wrong?
it depends on whether or not she lied about her age whenever Lloyd adopted her,
Maybe.
because she is quite small compared to her peers.
But
But so we cut to the scene with a kid who's receiving physical therapy for like a hurt leg,
well, no,
and it's for
yeah, it's more or less a
foot
hurt leg.
therapy. Yeah,
Um,
like he's like a I think he was like a runner and he fucked up his leg or something like
yeah,
that. Yeah,
he hurt his like ankle or something. He couldn't
I
move his
think so.
leg. They had to
Yeah, he's
do
like on
that.
a crutch.
He ripped a tendon or something like that.
Yeah,
Um,
and then he's doing like physical swim therapy to uh help it heal.
so his physical therapist tells him to go get dressed and get ready. As she goes into
Yeah.
the bathroom and gets ready herself, he travels over
Hmm.
to the
The
side of the
pool.
pool, and he's like, I don't know what the point of this is. It's stupid. And he looks down in the pool to his reflection and ends up
Falling
falling,
in.
falling in. The bad part about this is he cannot move his legs, therefore he can't
Yeah.
swim.
Hmm.
Um,
And he is stinking like a fucking stone.
yeah, he's just sinking. And
Hmm.
Anya, the fucking mega Chad that she is, hears his
Hmm.
pleas
Yeah.
through her mind, and she's like, "Somebody's drowning, Papa," and then he's like, "How do you fucking know that?"
Yeah. Well, no, no. Well, she knows that he wouldn't believe her if she said someone's drowning, and also like how would she know that?
Well, no,
So
she
instead, she's
said
like
that first. She
she
said it
devises
first,
yeah. But then she devises a plan. So like, you know what? No, I'm gonna get a stellar star by by being a swim star. I'm gonna go practice now,
and she
and just
runs,
bolts. She fucking runs bolts for that fucking pool.
and
And,
so she goes in after the kid, then realizes that she can't swim.
hmm and she tries she jumps in and she gets him. She tries going up, but he's like too heavy for her to pull up, and so she also starts to drown.
Yeah, and
And that's
so in
when
comes Lloyd.
he pulls both of them out. Lloyd's like, "Hey, you should probably watch your child a bit more." He was,
Drowning.
I forgot what I think it's called, child drowning syndrome or something, where like the signs of like a child drowning become super subtle after a certain point
Yeah,
because they'll just straight up pass out and like no bubbles and nothing will pop up.
yeah.
Um, and Anya, because of this act, gets her first Stella
Stella
Star.
Star, the first
Hell
kid
yeah!
ever at the youngest age ever
At the
gets
youngest,
their first Stella
gets their
Star.
first Stella Star, and oh man, is she smug about it?
Oh, she is so
She
popular.
is, she is fucking
What did
super
she end
smug. She is
up?
giving that.
She gets to school the next day, starts wearing it on her little gown, and then her friend calls her Anya, but Anya stops her and goes tisk 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 tisk. What did she call herself,
She says,
dude?
"Call me Starlight Anya."
Starlight. Yeah, dude. So she's just full of herself, dude. And the
Yeah,
rest of the
man.
episode is just her showing it off. And I think the episode ends with her bumping back into Damien, or
I
Damien
think so.
defends her. That's what this
Also,
is.
also, yeah. So there's some classroom Becky's going like, oh man, she probably didn't do anything too special to get that star. And Damien's like, you guys shut the fuck up. If she got that star, I mean, she did something to earn it.
Yeah, this school. You think this school would be so uh backwards that they would just give somebody a star? If you think that you don't
Yeah.
deserve to be here, and I was like,
Um,
damn.
what I like as well is that before the scene, Anya has all these like fantasies about how popular she'll be. Gets the star. Um,
uh,
speaking of Becky's, Becky's talking with her about like, oh man, you'll probably get like rewarded or something. Like if you could have a reward, one Anya, what kind of reward she would want is like so wholesomely small, where she's just like, oh man, I'd like some peanut, like a whole like month's
she's
worth of peanut,
like, I want a month's worth of peanuts, and she's like, no, that's not a
and like,
reward. That's food.
and it's like the fact like her to her like a reward is like something that's like super like small scale. It's just really wholesome.
Yeah, it's really like down to
Um,
earth, and well, you got to think of her
and then
background too. She was an orphan,
yeah,
so
uh,
you could see that, you know.
mhm. And that's when she decided, after the topic of her dogs is brought up, that's when she decides she wants a dog.
Yeah, so she tells Lloyd that she wants a dog. And so the episode ends with a little debut of a future that we just know about, a future
Uh-huh.
character in the episodes, uh,
Yeah,
which is
a
the
dog.
dog, which you don't see
Yeah.
nothing at this point in the anime.
It's just like he's being kept in really poor conditions.
Yeah, so
And this dog wants a family.
so basically,
And sadly, because of this being the end of like the first half of the season, we won't get anything about this dog until later this
next,
year.
yeah, later this year.
I
But
think it's I think it's not I think it's in October
just
when
to
this comes back on.
before we get into the next episode, which is a really good episode, I really want to go over like just the things. You know what? I'll save it for the end. We'll just save it for the end.
Okay, there are some
Um,
things earlier on in the episode that I did kind of want to mention. So there's one animation where
well,
Anya's trying to get away earlier in this episode, in episode 11. It's
okay.
like really fucking cute.
Trying to get
Like I think
away.
Lloyd, yeah, I think like Lloyd like pulls her up by
Oh,
her
it's
shirt.
because homework.
Yeah, because of
And
homework.
she's like,
Yeah,
no, and he
no, I
grabs
don't
her.
want to do home. He's like, no, you're gonna. Picks her up like a cat. Um, she sets her cheat plan in motion. She draws a like I think I forgot what animal she draws, but Lloyd thinks it's a cow, and Anya's like, no,
This is a dog.
it's a dog. Uh, but but yeah, no. Other than that, this is a good. It's a very simple, very straightforward episode, but it's really, really good.
Yeah, it
Um,
was really good.
Now
Let's get
we can get
into
to
a really cool episode, actually.
episode 12, the last episode for the first half. I think, if I remember correctly, animes they call these cours, like cours, and it's
I
basically
guess.
the end of the first half of this season,
Yeah.
and then it's Penguin Park.
Penguin
So
Park!
it's just another average day for Lloyd. He is doing missions. He's a
Killing
father and
himself,
psychiatrist
dude.
by day, and he's a
Yeah.
spy by night, and he is super fucking exhausted. There's one thing I do like. He has a meeting with an informant, and the
Yeah.
guy mentions how he's not smoking anymore, and Lloyd mentions how he quit smoking for Anya.
Yeah, I remember that. I think I remember writing that down before my notes got fucking
Yeah.
tanked. I'm mad.
Hmm.
But um, no, like one of my coolest parts about this episode was the links that Lloyd would go for just his job in general, just his role.
Yeah.
So Lloyd's been overwhelmed. He's like doing all these damn missions that they just keep giving him on the side because like they don't have the manpower to do them because all the spies are getting
Yeah.
tanked out, and then on top of that, the female
This.
spies aren't really popping out because of they're the ones
Mhm.
being suspected. So it's there's a lot of tension on the spies at the
This
moment in
this
time,
this damn concession stand lady giving her fucking missions.
dude. But as
This.
as he's this was at the train. That was the train station lady.
Yeah. The train station.
Um,
Was it? No, yeah, but she was running a concession stand at the train station.
was it a concession stand?
Yeah, because
I
she was
thought
like
it was a
serving
ticket
drinks
stand.
and food. No, no, it was a concession stand because she was serving soda and food and like
Oh, that's right.
snacks.
That's right. Okay. But anyway, at the beginning of the episode, he's burnt out. You can see that he's burnt out. He's tired, and he walks into his apartment complex, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go sleep for 2 days," and then here's a bunch of old women jabber jawing about their family.
Yeah,
He's just like, they're just like, oh, he doesn't spend any time with his family. He's always working. He doesn't care about them. Poor
and
things. I
that's
should
when you
call. I
realize.
should call Child Protective Services. And
Hmm.
that's whenever you get the Lloyd in action mode.
And he's like, okay, that does it. We're going out on a family.
Family ooting.
We're gonna go on a family outing. There's one thing. So this one odd thing about this episode that me and Red were unsure about was it opens up with a cat,
With a
But I
what?
also there's
Sorry, you cut
one.
out, buddy.
Like, it opens up with a small recap
Yes,
of everything, and we thought it was going to be a recap episode, but thankfully it wasn't.
it was not.
Um,
Thank
but
God.
there is a really cool fucking image that happens at the end of this recap, and there's a picture of Anya, Lloyd, and Yor, and it's like a red, white, and black image of their
Yeah,
silhouettes,
it was really
and they have like these
good.
like, and they have like these white eyes, and it's such a
Damn.
good fucking uh image.
Yeah, it was
Uh,
a really,
also,
really
uh,
cool image.
also, I gotta mention Anya's sick ass picture of a penguin holding a Glock. Uh,
Yeah.
I mean, that's what it
Dude,
is.
that's so funny.
Penguin with a gun.
Penguin with a gun.
It's just, he's got a gat. He's got. Oh man!
Oh
But
my goodness, dude.
on this supposed to be normal family outing, Lloyd's given a very important mission.
Oh yeah. He's just like, nope, I'm taking
Somebody
vacation. This is important. The lady's
there's
just
a
like,
weapon that has been smuggled in a penguin, and it just so happens to be
yeah.
the same.
No, it wasn't a weapon. It was
It
plans
was a
for a weapon.
plans for a weapon that have been smuggled in a penguin, and as all that penguin's being held at that aquarium that they're going to.
She's like, what luck?
You get to kill two birds with one stone. You get to have a family outing while also saving the world.
Well, no, she puts it as a, I can't
Yeah.
believe your prep work. How did you know?
How did you know? You're so. This is why you're the best, Twilight. This is why you're the absolute the man, the myth, the legend,
Dude, it's
the
so
legend
funny.
27.
It's so great, man.
Um,
Uh, but
but
we said that
let's
at the same
see.
time. Sorry.
No, that's good. But they're having a decent time at the park, but something happens along the way where the family that was talking shit about him is also at the same damn aquarium.
Yup, sure the fuck is.
And he's like, "Damn, how am I going to be a good father while also having to do this super important mission?"
So
So they
he's like, I need to
go
go
to.
get peanuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get Peanut. Oh, well, first he takes him off to the penguin exhibit, and that's when he notices the penguin that's choking,
Oh,
and he's like, "Oh, I gotta
no,
get to
no,
that
no, no, no.
penguin."
Anya notices.
Anya notices the penguin choke. Oh yeah, no, because that's when she reads the minds. Yeah, because
Yep,
that's one cool thing I like about Anya's powers is it goes beyond even human minds.
it goes to
She
every
can read
single
the
mind.
minds of fucking animals. Um, Speaking of Anya's telepathy, I don't think we brought it up at this point, but I love the small, subtle visual that it gives whenever Anya uses her powers.
Yeah, me too. I really like it.
It's this little subtle sparkle effect.
Yeah, it's really cool. Plus the sound that it comes with.
Yeah, the sound that plays with it. Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, it's really, really
I
good.
like it.
But
Um, but Twilight, that's when Lloyd's like, "Yo, I gotta go get some fucking peanuts." And that's when he goes and disguises himself as a new hire to feed the penguins.
and this is the most promised new hire ever.
Yeah, man. I feel bad for the guy who was who Lloyd impersonated.
Oh yeah, because he's got to
That's
set
what
a
Lloyd does
high
here.
bar.
Yeah, man. So like, they're going out feeding the penguins, and the head guy is being really sort of strict towards him. He's like, "Yo, like, listen, this is a hard job for every penguin's name." And then so Lloyd just fucking whips his big old dick out, and he's like, "Yo, this is that penguin," and that he's like naming all the fucking penguins, and he's like, "Oh yeah, no, I remember the entire list of every 200 penguin that's in this exhibit. There are 200 penguins." And the dude's like, "Yo, no, what, you in one fucking reading? Like, you have to spend months reading that shit."
Like, nope, not for Lloyd.
Mm-hmm. And Lloyd's, he's feeding these penguins, and he is tossing these fucking fitness fish. He's whipping that shit out.
He's whipping the fish out so
Like,
fast that the animation can't keep up with it.
yeah, dude. It's so fucking great. But he is Twilight. One thing I like about Lloyd's character is this man will study every little subtle
Man,
thing
it's crazy how
and
his mind
remember it.
works. I
He
wish my
is
mind worked
he
like
is
that, dude.
very yeah, dude. Like his memory is unparalleled.
Yeah, it's really
Um,
good.
but he finds the penguin. He's like, oh, look, this penguin's a little sick. I'm gonna take it out to the infirmary real quick and see what the issue is. And he checks it out. He's trying to get the plans out, and that's when
And
some a dude comes up. They're like, hey, like, what are you doing with that penguin? I'm the. He says that he's like the manager or the caretaker
no, no,
of
yo,
the
he
facility.
no, he was the doctor.
The doctor, that's what it was.
Yeah, he was the vet for the penguins.
The vet for the penguins. Like, I'll take him off your hands. And that's when Lloyd's like, yo, let me see your credentials.
No, he was just like, no, the
Yeah,
infirmary is down the hall, which means
yeah.
that you shouldn't be down on this end.
Hmm.
So, can I see your credentials?
Yeah,
So the man whips out this really, nice looking little credential card showing that
it's
he's a
nice.
veterinarian for penguins. And he's like, and Lloyd just breaks it down, my guy.
He's like, yo, he fucking like, I think he like licks the card and the ink just fucking smears.
No,
Oh, he gets it wet.
he takes a
He
yeah,
takes
that's
the
what it was. It
water, the
so
bucket of
was
water.
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah,
Um, and they get into this epic chase mode.
yeah. This man is running with this penguin, and Anya, with her mind reading abilities, fucking springs into action,
This is
and
so good.
and latches onto him, and she's like, "Mama, I'm being kidnapped."
And
And then
then
fucking
yours
Yor
springs into
comes
action, dude.
and fucking kicks this man to another planet.
And in comes Lloyd after that. Except it's not Lloyd, it's what he dressed up as.
Yeah,
The
yeah, the dude, the penguin feeding guy,
so
and he's just like, I'll be taking that penguin now. Um, and then he gets the plans, mission success, and what's the cover he uses to return? And he's like, oh, he becomes this big penguin plush because there is
Father of the Year.
a a quiz. Well, no, I say that the Father Year comes in a scene in a scene towards the end of
Who
this
can get the
episode.
most names right for the
Yeah,
penguins?
who can name who can name the most names of the penguins? And he's like, oh, it took me a few tries, but I got it. And that's when Anya reads his mind. She's like, no, it only took him one
No,
try.
he's like, Papa's a liar.
Papa's a liar. Um, as she said in the first episode, he's a cool liar.
Yeah, but he's a cool liar.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, just a really good,
Anya has a
wholesome. Go-
well, we still got a little bit left, such as Anya giving her Yakuza style initiation between the Chimera and her penguin.
Oh yeah, that's yeah. She's
She splits a peanut, which
yeah.
I don't know if you noticed, but with gang initiations and like Japanese gang initiations, usually a bottle like a shot of sake is shared.
I knew
So
that.
that's
Yeah,
kind of
actually.
that's what sort of going what they were going for.
Yeah, so she gives him a
She
peanut.
gives the penguin a tour. It's all like very standard. And then it gets to Lloyd's room. It's like, this is the forbidden room. I must not enter. And she tries to enter, and Lloyd like immediately tells her off about it, and it upsets her.
This is the first time
And
that I've ever seen Anya throw a fucking
yeah,
fit. Holy shit.
yeah,
She throws the
mhm,
biggest fucking temper tantrum I've ever
yeah.
seen.
And
And
then Lloyd does what I'd say is like the first like big moment he like acts like a genuine father, and that is he consoles her by picking up the penguin plush and acting as if he's the penguin.
his
And
voice change in this
yeah,
is phenomenal. I
yeah,
love how
yeah, it's
good this
really
is.
good. And your in turn picks up the little robot toy, and
And
it's
plays
very
into
wholesome. And
it.
they yeah, and they go out on a secret mission with Anya,
And it's on the
and going
outside
out.
too. So like
Yeah, going out in public, and Anya's got her fucking sunglasses. She's like hiding around a corner, and all the passerbys are like, "Oh, that's a cute family."
what a cute family.
yeah, but that's just a really, really nice little thing
to end on. It was
to
really
end it
nice.
on. So
But
yeah, that's the first half of Spy Family. I'm ready for. I'm very excited for whenever the second half releases, and
oh
we
yeah,
can
because
start
I
covering
really
that
want
as
to stay
well.
on top of that one because
Yeah.
that's
So
gonna be good.
the plan is we'll cover it like weekly as the episodes come out.
Yes, that's gonna be
Um,
so good for everybody.
along
Uh,
with
sh-
like that, Chainsaw Man, and I believe Hell's Paradise as well. Like any
right.
like towards like fall is like the season we're gonna like hard focus on new releases.
Yeah, it's gonna be really good. So
It's gonna be good.
all of our subscribers, you
Uh,
should chime in and
yeah.
spread the word a little bit. To our new
Like what is
subscriber, we don't know who you are.
yeah.
We do appreciate you coming in and joining in with us. Um,
Hmm. So like like I guess like a good. Oh, actually, I'll probably save the question for the end of the episode. But yeah. So like what do you think of Spy Family Red?
I loved how it mixed both, you know, slice of life and really cool epic spy, espionage,
Yeah.
just interesting scenes throughout the
Hmm.
whole thing. It didn't focus too much on espionage, and it mixed it very well with the family aspect, which made it more of a slice of
Hmm.
life anime, which I appreciated.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Hmm.
get a really cool slice of life action anime, and this was a really good
Yeah.
definition of
Hmm.
what I just described. So,
Yep.
um,
I yeah. Ooh.
let's go ahead.
But yeah, no, I like more so the same. Like it's really good. The whole family dynamic thing is really good. The main sort of themes of like how people tend to I guess hide their true selves is like really really strong in this series.
Yeah, it's really neat.
It's such a huge like that's a huge like aspect of it is how
it's
people
it's it's really cool in the
hide
sense
themselves.
of they're hiding their true selves, but at the
Hmm.
same time they're discovering their new
They're discovering
selves.
their true self. They're
Yeah.
discovering themselves as well.
Yeah, so it's a really
Um,
cool mixture and interesting thing when you throw a family
it's
together, how much somebody changes. And
mhm.
they didn't make it cringy, they didn't make it unnecessary, they didn't make it
It's just
bombastic. They
really
made it really cute, wholesome, family,
it's
like
just
espionage,
diabetes.
really fucking cool
Mhm.
anime.
It's just
So,
diabetes. The series. This series is just full of sweet wholesome moments.
yeah,
And
so
right now it's one of my top anime this year. Like it's really fucking good. Um I'm glad to know that there's like reasons as to why this particular series is like so popular and beloved. Like even before like the anime came out, like I constantly see videos from like manga channels I'm subscribed to that will talk about how great Spy Family is.
right. Also, for anybody
Um,
who does not know, our channel also has a Twitter. Um,
yeah,
and we would like for y'all to come over and follow our Twitter because we always, we'll always let you know beforehand when an episode is about to drop, so you can stay on top of
yep,
things. We would love for y'all to become part of our community and other
mm-hmm.
anime channels. If you check out our channel, we're all together here. We would
All
really
together. Like
love
we
to
love the
just come to our Twitter page, post your own videos, post your own content, and we'll just flood together. And we just want to make a world where people really just get together, watch anime, and have a good time.
yeah.
So
That's what this entire channel is. It's just us just enjoying like talking about anime we enjoy and
it's
why we
just
enjoy anime and
it's
just
just
like
two bros sharing a beer and enjoying an anime. Essentially, what it is.
yeah. And
So
it's also just a way for us to have an excuse to watch more anime as well.
exactly, it really
It's
got
very
us
much it
both
allows
back
us to
into it really got us both back into watching anime more. Uh, you know,
or
what's
at
the
least
word?
finding the time to watch anime.
Exactly. It gives us a reason to, watch it and have a good time and just enjoy each other's company. And we would
Mm-hmm.
like to do that with y'all. So please, if you see our video, comment, subscribe, definitely subscribe, and let us know that you're enjoying our content. And if you got any, tweaks or inputs or anything that you want to add or see us do, please put it down in the comment section, and we'll do our
Yeah.
best to we'll try our best to bend to what we can do. As
Hmm.
of our next anime topic, we are going to be doing an anime called My Dress Up Darling.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
another anime that came out this year. I've seen a little bit of it. You've not seen anything of it.
I've not, nothing at
Um,
all.
and I'm looking forward to covering it because it's actually a really nice anime. It has it's pretty. It's a slice of life anime that covers a topic that not many other anime or manga in that genre covered, which is cosplay, and I'm looking so forward to it.
It's gonna be interesting for sure. Um, so like I said, if you like the video, please just share the love and catch us on our next anime
Oh,
adventure.
before we go, I'd like to ask the audience and our new subscribers. Well, what anime are you guys looking to this year? We got our what we're looking forward to, but I'm more so interested to hearing what you guys are looking forward to.
Yeah, like I said, if you can either put it in the comment section or you can go over to our Twitter, which is
Tweet.
also in our description. You can find it down there. You can go there, post your comments, post everything that you think. If you like our channel, or if you had similar viewpoints or different viewpoints, we'd love to hear them because that's just what we love. Uh,
Hmm.
Because me and Bopsto don't always agree on things, but we like sharing our opinions and sharing our
Yeah,
viewpoints on certain things.
because Red's a nerd.
No, Bopsto is a weeb.
Because you're.
Bopsto's the weeb.
Uh-huh. Yep.
But
You
anyway,
got that right.
with that
Anyways,
with that being said,
I'm Bob, so the Elder Weeb,
and I'm Red, the bald-headed wonder,
and you just got done watching the
the
Anime
anime
Boys.
boys. Catch you later.
Have a good one.